Hello everyone and welcome back to Untamed, Life of a Cougar, and we have just under 200 seconds left, so a few more minutes before we give birth. But we are here with Kira, who we should probably make sure we clear the area around this den. If we look on the map, I don't see anything spawned in just yet, but we probably want to make sure we both have food and that we have, or how can we choose this as our den? Have we officially done that if we go in the den? I think we just have to be by a den when we actually give birth, so we just kind of gotta keep an eye on that. But for now, let's see if we can find ourselves some food and maybe make sure that we chase off any dangers here. So there is a rival female, and I don't think she's bothering us currently, but we will have to watch out for her because we learned last season that there's basically just no way to ensure that we're going to be able to completely avoid them. You'd have to mark every tree on the map, and it's just not possible to do. Is that an eagle up there? I think it might be. I see something circling, and I don't think it's aesthetic. I have a feeling it's, yep, here it comes. Alright, let's make sure we have targeting mode on, because it's easiest to deal with them in that. I saw, there's like a dictionary of, there's kind of like a dictionary sort of thing, or I guess not a dictionary, there's information. Oh, that's right, that's how we carry it. Let's bring it back just in case. But there's like an area where you can actually go to view information about the different animals in the game, and apparently eagles can one-shot you, or I don't know if they mean one-shot you or one-shot your kittens, but in any case it said they can kill with one hit if they hit at the right angle, so you do have to be a little bit wary with that. I imagine they wouldn't do that on easy mode, which we are playing on easy mode as far as I can tell. But with that in mind, it is something to be a little bit cautious of. I'm not seeing too many dangers, so let's just kind of look around a little bit. And let's actually check our character upgrade. So we have, it looks like we do have enough. So our health regeneration is not too bad. I want to upgrade our stamina, I think. There we go. That worked. And that should help, hopefully, us be able to run a little bit longer. It's really helpful to be able to run for a long period of time without your stamina going down, so that's a good thing. Alright, looks like we have a deer over here. Oh, we do have enemies, so we need to figure out which one is nearest the den. It's whatever one is right up here. We want to take care of that before we have to go give birth, because I don't want a predator right there before we're gonna have to give birth. Okay, let's keep going. Is it headed towards us? I don't know what it is the problem. If it's hunters, then... oh, it's a bear. Okay. We're gonna go deal with this because I don't want this guy poking around near our den. I think we should be able to just kind of lunge in and... okay, that works. On easy mode, it's pretty easy to kill everything except hunters, but it's harder to defend against, it's harder to... oh, that scared me. I thought it was an eagle for a second. Oh, we gotta get back. Let's get back to the den. Oh, let me get to my den, please. Let me go to my den. I need to go to my den. I need to go to my den. Alright, here we go. Oh, here we are. Okay. Your cubs are ready to be born. It is your job to feed them and protect them from predators. With time they will grow, but for now they are totally dependent on your care. The choices you make will determine if they will live to adulthood. Good luck. The journey is long and dangerous. So, we don't get to see them before we name them, and we don't get to rename them if we wanted to, so we gotta kind of pick carefully, but I've chosen some names that I saw popping up quite a few times. A lot of you guys suggested pretty similar names, and so I'm going to go ahead and name our first cub Luna. I'm going to name our second cub Echo, and our last cub Galaxy. And they are all females. So we'll go ahead and confirm that. Let's see what they look like. They're so cute. Look at them. Echo's a little bit more reddish. Galaxy is also more reddish. And Luna is a little bit paler in coloration. So they're kind of loud. My goodness. They should be able to eat here. That's how we can call them. I forgot how tiny they are at first. Look at them. Oh my goodness. What do we keep growling? Is that what I'm hearing? I keep hearing something. I keep hearing us making noises, I think. So we're gonna go see if we can find some more food. We'll probably eat from this bear carcass because we're the one who can actually venture out to get to it. And they should be... they're following me. Oh my gosh, no. Do not follow. Do not follow. Oh my goodness. Are they actually following me? Are they actually following me? No, I don't think they are. I think they're kind of just wandering. Okay, they should stay pretty close to the den, but we need more food, so we're gonna go eat from that bear carcass, and then, we'll see if there's somewhere else we could... That's, there's some sort of dangerous prey up here, it says, right by the bear. So, it's a moose, okay. I don't want to fight you, moose. I just want to go eat. And in real life, a cougar probably would not take on a bear. I mean, bears are much larger and stronger than moose. Or, not the moose. I'm just looking at the moose. Bears are a lot larger and stronger than a cougar would be. Alright, he's gonna back off. We just want to eat. We don't want to mess with you, dude. He's trying to avoid a fight as much as we are because a fight could be pretty bad for both him and for us, and so honestly that's pretty realistic in that I don't think I don't think they would probably... A cougar probably wouldn't go after a moose unless there was really not much other option. Same thing for a bear. Again, I don't think it would be very beneficial to both of their survivals to fight because there's a good chance that one or both would be injured. Okay, it looks like they're eating, so that's good. I was a little worried they weren't going to. We're going to head this way and see if we can find a tree to mark so that we don't have to worry about something or about a rival female spawning right on top of us here. Is this is just a deer. Okay. Oh, and we spooked it. Never mind that. There's something at the carcass here. I don't feel comfortable with that being so close to my babies, so we're gonna go deal with it, whatever it is. What spawned here? It's probably a fox. Most likely, I would think. Is it another bear? It's another bear, okay. I'm a little bit more comfortable with it being a bear because they seem pretty slow. Alright, let's make sure we gotta get in there. So is he actually damaging us is the thing. Because I imagine if he hits us, it might be pretty severe. But the trick is to not let him hit you. You gotta dodge around. As a cougar, we are a lot faster and more maneuverable than a bear would be. So we do have that advantage at least. I think this is the right way? Yeah. So it looks like there's another enemy somewhere up here. It's an eagle. I see it. And so we're gonna run up here. And we should have this eagle drop down on us pretty soon. It's probably gonna attack us. Is it gonna attack us? Hello, eagle, where are you? Okay, it's closer this way, I guess. So, there's the eagle. Is it gonna come after us? I could see a cougar taking down an eagle a lot more easily than I could see a cougar taking down a bear, but, you know, whatever works. We'll fight the bear if we have to. Oh, this is a bear. Oh, excuse me. This is another bear. I was waiting for an eagle. This was not what I had in mind. An eagle we can actually bring back. So it looks like this bear was kind of guarding the tree here, but we'll make sure that we can go... Okay, can we mark the tree? There we go. We can mark the tree. And, okay, just pee on the tree. And make sure we get that nice and marked so that we don't have to worry. And then there's another tree not too far off. I don't know if we can make it all that way, though. So we're going to head back towards our den, which is this way. And I think there was an eagle somewhere around here that I kind of wanted to take on. So, an eagle would... Okay, this must be who's over here. An eagle would be good prey because... Or a deer. Because we could actually drag it back to the kittens and not have to worry. Or I'm calling them kittens. Why is it running? Did it get spooked by something? Oh, I guess it's not totally running. But, it would... I'm kind of interchanging kittens and cubs. I think it's technically cubs. Usually with, any of the larger cat species, it is cubs. Alright, come on, and go get him! There we go. Oh, snap! That is about as good of a catch as we could have made there. The deer didn't even see us coming, and we were just right there on top of it before it even knew what hit it. Alright, okay, we got a rival female. Where did it spawn? It's across the map. We're fine. Okay, let's head back. and make sure we bring this food to our cubs here so that they have something to eat. Kira's gonna have her work cut out for her. I will definitely say it was, although very sad, a lot easier to deal with having one cub last time than it was to deal with having 3. So, we may be in for a natural challenge if these cubs do manage to stay alive. We may be in for more of a challenge just because it's going to be harder to keep all of them safe and all of them alive. So, we'll make our way back for now, though. Hopefully, it will not come down to that. But in any case, we're going to do the best we can, as much as we can, even if it is going to be more difficult. And hopefully, we'll have a legacy for Kira to continue on with. If we do lose all our cubs, I guess we'll see what ends up happening. I certainly hope it won't come to that, but the game may well just reset us to the find a mate stage, and if that's the case, I guess we'll just follow Kira into the next season. We'll see. At some point, I think, I don't know how many times we do that, and I'm talking like it might happen because it might happen, but I'm hoping it won't. We're certainly going to do everything we can to keep it from happening. But assuming we were to lose all of them repeatedly, at some point we'd probably just restart the legacy. Now, at this point, it's not that big of a deal, but, you know, as we get further down in the generations, you know, you start to have not just individual generations, but a whole legacy. So, yeah, the farther along in this game we get, the more times we play through it, the more we're definitely going to want to make sure we do, well, not, you know, it's not like we wouldn't here, but the stakes are going to get higher with every successful generation. I need food. We're going to go get food. Let's see. Where is the nearest food? The nearest food is right here, right by the moose. All right. So, and again, this moose will probably leave us alone if we just come to eat, because the moose is more inclined to back off, and we probably wouldn't want to be taking on a moose if we didn't have to. Oh, it's a bison this time. Okay, I guess the moose must have moved on. But it's one of those things where it's not advantageous to either survival to fight if they don't have to. The cougar risks getting hurt, which would especially be reflected on the harder difficulties. If this goes well, basically the way I'm going to gauge when it's time to move up to a harder difficulty is when we make it with all 3 cubs, then obviously we've mastered this, and with that in mind, then it's time to move up to a harder difficulty. So, but for now, we're just going to continue at this difficulty. And, but yeah, so, you know, if you think about it in survival, a big creature like a moose or a bison or something big like that would provide quite a risk to a cougar. I mean, there's very sharp hooves that are very powerful that could really hurt or crush. And there's, you know, with a moose, big antlers. With a bison, there's horns. And they're massive creatures. So a cougar going up against one, there's a good chance the cougar would get hurt too, no matter how much damage it inflicted on the bison or the moose or whatever. And of course, the bison or moose doesn't want to get attacked by a predator, and so a lot of the time they'll leave each other alone, unless the cougar is extremely desperate, or the moose or bison or whatnot is very weak for some reason. There's something coming from up above. Is there? I don't want to deal with you. Oh, it's a fox. Okay, let's follow this guy because I don't want him anywhere near my... There is another predator. Okay, we gotta go back this way. It's probably another bear. It seems to be a bear spawn point up there. But, alright, oh, we gotta watch out. Okay, what's up here? And we gotta make sure that we do not... Why did it go quiet all of a sudden? Okay, where would the predator be? Is it a bear? It is... Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh no. Oh, this is exactly what I didn't want to see. So the best way to deal with a hunter is to zigzag and... Oh, come on, come on, come on. Zigzag and don't let... Until you get close to them here. And then take them out. They're not all that strong. But, they... Oh my goodness, why is this bear carcass sliding? Uh-oh. Oh, I hear bad things happening. Okay, where... That's why the music quit on me, isn't it? Oh, goodness. Okay, we've got to run this way. So the best way to deal with hunters in this is to zigzag, because then they can't get a good line of sight on you. And if they can't get a line of sight on you, you're a lot more likely to actually survive. Okay, oh, I see him running. He's running. Okay, so he's going to try to get an advantage where he can shoot me. And we got to not let that happen. Okay, where did he go? He's right here. Okay, we got to take him out before he can start shooting. Alright, there we go. He's down. And now we've got the hunting dogs. These guys aren't too bad to deal with. They're just really frustrating in their numbers. Alright, these guys are not generally the ones that are going to cause a problem. Alright, so we took them out. Oh no, there's something right by the den. Oh, run, 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 Kira, run. Okay, where? No, I don't know what's down here. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Whatever it is, it's gonna try and attack. Okay, we gotta get down there. Oh my goodness, I'm running as fast as I can. There's something right here in front of the den. I don't know what it is, but I'm also not sure that if it's a predator, I don't want it anywhere near my babies. So let's make sure we can get nice and close to it. And then we'll launch our attack. Hopefully it's not more hunters. Okay, oh, it's a fox. Yep, that's about what I figured. Oh, and he did not run fast enough to get away. So there we go. He seems to be probably lured in by all these carcasses we've got here. So we got to start eating some of them up. Let's bring this back down here. And let's try to eat the eagle if we can. I don't know if it's going to give us that chance. Oh, nope, it chose to eat. Oh, no, I think it did eat the eagle. Okay. Yeah, and I guess maybe a little bit of the fox too. Alright. So I don't see too many dangers lurking around right now. I think we dealt with most of the problem. So far so good. That was a little bit close for comfort. I'm really thankful we found those hunters before they got close to the den. But yeah, the best way to avoid the hunters is, because if you get shot, you're going to lose a lot of health, and that's like the few times that I've actually died have been due to hunters, and mostly. For the most part, that's what I was trying to say. So if you zigzag back and forth like that, a lot of the time they can't aim, and if you're right on top of them, they try to run away, and they're going to try to get far enough back. I hear wolves. Great! That's just fantastic. But yeah, if a lot of the time you're going to take a lot of... Oh, it's a wolf. Okay. This is the pack leader, so we gotta take this guy down quick because he'll call others. He'll call his pups to help. Yeah, we can eat. But there's more, and they're probably gonna converge on us if we're not careful, so we gotta try and take them out too. It looks like he did not actually get the chance to call them. But yeah, so if you're trying to take down a hunter, the best thing to do is to dodge around until you get right up in their face. And once you're that close, there's really not much they can do to defend themselves. And it does sound a little bit terrible because, I mean, if you stop and think about it, you are fighting a person. And, but if you think about it from the perspective of a cougar, you're going to be defending your home against, and your territory and your cubs against whatever shows up to attack it. You know, it's one thing for one human to be attacking another human. That's not a good thing, but when you're thinking about it in terms of nature, a cougar's not going to go, oh, that's a human, I shouldn't fight it. They're going to, she's going to be going, there's a threat to my cubs, and I need to protect them, even if it is a human that's come into her territory. That's why you want to be so careful around wild animals, is because they're not going to be thinking of it in terms of, oh, they're not going to be thinking, oh, this is a human, or even if you're just there to observe them, they're not going to be thinking, oh, this human just wants to take pictures. They're going to be saying, who are you? What are you doing in my territory? Are you a threat that I need to eliminate? And so that's why it's so important to keep your distance from wild animals, because they don't think about things the same way we do. They're going to be looking to see if you're a threat to their territory, and they might decide you are just because you're there. And so if you see an animal in the wild, don't approach it. Just give it its space and take pictures from a distance. And if it starts to show aggression, you want to just slowly get out of its territory. For a cougar, you want to make yourself look big so that they think that, oh, it's probably not a fight that I do well in. I don't want to fight this strange creature that has come into my territory because it looks big, it looks scary, and I don't know that I would win this fight. So you generally just want to make yourself look intimidating if you're trying to fend off a cougar in real life. But yeah, that's why you don't want to approach an animal, because you just don't know what it's going to do. If it perceives you as a threat, an intruder, then it very well could attack you. And it has no way of knowing that you mean no harm. And of course, oh, it looks like somebody killed a horse there. It looks like probably these wolves have been hunting. But yeah, I mean, that's why you just want to be so very careful. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. That's why you want to be so very careful, because, it has no way of knowing if you mean no threat. And of course, in this case, we're dealing with hunters that do mean a very real threat. And so we do need to take them out. So that's kind of how I'm handling this. Okay, where? I think the wolves are just ahead here. There we go. I see them on the radar now, the mini-map. Alright, here we go. We got another one. And we can take him down. We're not taking too much damage here, so that's good. Where is... There's another one behind us. This way. We gotta take out this whole pack, because if any of them survive, they might come after our cubs. So... but this is it's kind of interesting. I like that we get the chance to play a lot of these different games, because this kind of acts as a balance point to Wolf Quest, because, of course, in Wolf Quest, we are the wolves, and we're trying to defend our pups against the cougar. And this kind of provides a balance, because in nature, it's really not good guys versus bad guys. It's a lot less clear-cut than that. It's a lot less clear-cut than human society can be, and even human society can be very nuanced, and people have motives, and it's not always just a matter of this person's right and this person's wrong. Well, that is especially true in nature, because nature, the motivation of nature is survival, and so if you have, did these guys come out all the way over here to eat? I'm gonna bring back this wolf and head back to the den with it, because I think that's the best food we're gonna have. But yeah, so in nature, it's about survival, and what's advantageous to the survival of one species is probably detrimental to the survival of another in many ways, especially when it comes to predators. Predators survive by killing things, and so of course what's good for a predator is going to be bad for the prey. And so it's not, playing Wolf Quest, you can be tempted to think, oh, those cougars are so nasty. Playing Untamed, you can be tempted to think, oh, the wolves are so nasty. And so to play both of them together really balances out and kind of demonstrates that it's not just... It is very nuanced. It's not just one or the other. It's... what's good for one species is going to be bad for another, and vice versa. So in nature, it's definitely a lot, it's based around an individual society. Now, thank goodness, human society doesn't have to be that way, even though some people try to treat it that way. Humans are able to work together and to work with each other and to look at what's best for everyone, or to compromise, whereas in nature, it's really not like that. And that's what sets us apart from the animals, is we have a little bit of an extra step there, where we can not just be looking out for ourselves, but be looking out for what's best for everyone. Whereas with animals, it's about the individual, about the family, about the pack, about whatever individual or group you're looking at. They're seeking their own survival and not looking at, and it's just instinctive. They're not looking at anything else. So, anyway, though, I think it's actually about time to wrap up the episode. So with that, a slightly deeper note there, we're going to go ahead and end off this episode here for today. So far, so good. Nobody's died yet. I consider that an accomplishment. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.